Hello, and welcome to Student Voice. I'm Caleb Fowler. Many college students get overwhelmed with assignments, financial aid, campus activities, and figuring out their career path. To help students on their educational journey, academic advisors are here to make sense of it all. Joining us today to discuss academic advising are Kelly Graves, Vicki Duncan, and Brandon Hines. Welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hello, thanks for having us.
You are welcome. So we're going to go straight into question number one. So, what do advisors do to help students?
A little bit of everything. That's true. We do a little bit of everything. We encourage them to come visit us on a regular basis. It's important that we keep in contact with the students, that the students keep in contact with us, because we're planning with them their academic career. So it's just plan ahead.
Literally everything. we wear many hats, and so like Vicki said, that constant communication, coming to speak with us and meet with us, to keep that communication going and the door open, is very, very, very important.
And in that, some of it is just actually just listening to them, because a lot of times as you're a student, you may just want to talk and have someone there to support you. So it's not always technical information, and that's a big part of it to help you on the right path. But sometimes just to know you've got someone there for you.
Yeah, that's very important. Yeah, I 100% agree.
Very true.
Question number two. This month is often referred to as Advising Month. What does that mean?
Well, it's planning ahead, like I said earlier. So what we want to do is we want to get them prepared for summer and fall. And registration starts April 4th. So we're trying to get the students in to come in early so they can get the pick of their classes that they want, when they want them, the method of instruction. So that's why it's referred to as Advising Month.
Okay.
Yeah, and just to remind them, because sometimes you're bogged down in your schoolwork and your life and juggling everything you're doing. So it's just to get it out there. Like, this is Advising Month. Now, we advise in all months, so it's not like don't wait till we get to Advising Month.
It's not like this is the one month that they can reach you.
Right. It's just to kind of maybe even celebrate it, that it's time for you to advise. Just get it out there so that it gets on the radar. And then
Call
that
attention
way,
to it.
Yeah, that way we can help. But again, it's all months, that we're doing that. And then hopefully they'll get ahead. The earlier that you can register, then the more likely you get the classes and the times that you want. And so that just gets it on everyone's radar. I will say that we book up on appointments, and sometimes people get frustrated, but we have time. So you want to make that appointment. You also really want to try to keep that appointment because they book up.
Yeah.
So.
I was going to add, it kind of adds excitement to some students, because some are getting ready to graduate or apply for their program. As far as my students, I'm a nursing and allied health advisor, and so it's time to apply for those programs to further their education. Some of them are just really excited, and so coming to see us, we hope that you all are happy that you're coming to see us. We're happy that you're coming, so it just heightens excitement around campus.
Yeah, that's great. Question number three. What are some tips students could use right now to be getting ready for summer and fall?
I would say one of the number one is to reflect about how this 7 weeks has gone for you, because we have another 7 weeks. Some people are in a whole term programs or classes. But one of the things is really reflect of what's going on and figure out how you can prepare for the future, prepare for the summer and fall, what went right, what went wrong, how can we get organized. Again, come talk to us and we can talk over what happened, good or bad, during the semester. So that would be one of the things, is just really think about what's going on, and then of course make the appointment.
And I love that, Kelly, with reflection. It's like, it's so important to look back, and it's like, what went well, what worked, what didn't, what can we change? And that's the advantage really of these 7-week classes, because you get 7 weeks, you get the work in, and then you can look back in a short period of time and make those changes and put them forth for the next 7 weeks. So.
Sure. Everything you would like to add?
That's it.
Fair enough. All right, question number 4. What advice do you find yourself often giving to your advisees?
I tell my advisees, don't wait until the last minute. That's the biggest thing I tell them. Just waiting until the last minute, as Kelly mentioned, it kind of could put a halt on what classes you can get, what classes you can register for. So not waiting till the last minute is very, very, very crucial. And also, as Kelly also mentioned, we're here for you. So if you need anything, please come by and speak to your advisor. If we don't know the answer, we will find the answer. We'll provide the resource for you. So we're here for you.
And I love that, Brandon. It's like, don't wait till the last minute. And that's what we try to stress to them. It's, if you're having issues or problems now, come to see us as soon as you possibly can so we can get back on track. Don't wait till we're 5 weeks into a 7-week session and it's like, okay, well, let's do some magic here.
And we do sometimes help do some magic. You know? So that's why it's even like they should communicate, as Vicki and Brandon were saying earlier. Like the more we communicate, then the better the relationship, and then the more that we can help them. A lot of other tips I do is I always like have a notebook and I'm writing down things. So when I say like prepare, if students can write out what they need to do, and it may be like email your advisor or email your teacher or test on Thursday or whatever. It doesn't have to be a big plan or anything. Just keep notes so you know what you're doing would be one thing. The other thing I tell my students a lot are to utilize these awesome resources that we have on campus. We have so many resources. Go to the Math Center, go to the Writing Lab.
It's free.
It's free, definitely. So to use the resources that are here, and then also don't forget their voice. They have to use their voice. They have to share with us so that we know how we can help them. You know.
And
No,
lately
please.
I've been telling my students to just get involved. We're a community college, but we still like the college aspect of your education. So getting involved with organizations, getting involved with different things going on campus it can help you out in the long run. So making friends, adjusting from high school to college, or for those adult students adjusting from life back to college. There are other like-minded people here, so just get involved.
And in that helps create a network, your own community, you know, to see where you can go and who you can meet and what you can know, you know.
The more connections you make on the campus, the more apt you're going to do to utilize the resources here and get the most out of it.
Yeah.
So,
I also tell students with tips is to breathe. We forget that. You know, I mean, sometimes it's simple, you know, just to breathe, and then an exam time, another time is, you know, get your heart rate up if you get sleepy, you know, to push through. And then also we're making some sacrifices, short-term sacrifices for a long-term goal, you know. And like when Vicki said some of the things about the 7 weeks is that, you know, you put it in, you get a break. You put the time in and hard work and you get a break. So 7 weeks flies by. I mean, it just, here we are.
Yeah, in fact, this is the 7th week of my TV Production 2 class, so it's gone by very quick, yeah. Question number 5, is there anything else you want to share?
I don't know. I loved how Brandon covered getting involved on campus. That was the one thing that I really wanted to, and I really want to convey to the students, my students, is that get involved on campus. Use the resources. Come to me if you need help. Your academic advisor is a wonderful relationship that you can cultivate while you're here on campus, and it can be that source of information, that source of strength, that source of courage, just that confidant that you have with your academic advisor. And we just really encourage our students to come to us.
I say everything is going to be okay. Life happens, like it happens to us all. So just, as Kelly mentioned, just breathe. It's going to be okay. We all have those moments where we're feeling overwhelmed. So breathe. It's going to be okay. Deal with it, and we're going to move forward.
I guess I would say believe in you as I do, because I really believe in you. And if sometimes maybe no one's ever encouraged you or believed in you, that you're not who you were in high school, you're not who you were yesterday, you're not who you were before breakfast. Like today is the first day of your life. So it's the first day of your life. You can be anything, and if you get behind or something gets up, that's okay. Take a breath and keep going, you know. You don't have to be like, oh, I missed one thing, and some people want to give up. Like, let's not get up. You get behind, talk to your advisor, talk to your teacher, you know. We also have counseling if anything is more than that you need some more support. So again, with the resources and believe in you, you know. It takes time and it takes effort, you know, and if you can put in time and you can put in effort, then you can have a positive outcome.
Well, Thank you all so much for being here. Well, that is it for this episode of Student Voice. For more information about advising at Chattanooga State, visit chattanoogastate.edu and click on Academics, and then Advising and Registration. Have a wonderful day.